Okay, in this video, I talk about integer and float. These are two data types. Like, what is integer? Let me comment out this, and I'll talk about integer first. Integer is a number like 2, 3, 4, 5, any number like 10, 20, any number. So it is integer. Now, let's see what integer is, and let's print out this. As I said, action, about action. So we have a print action here. So we take a print here, print of 2 plus 4. Well, let me check this. It is 6. Well, the value is 6. Let's have it the minus and the multiplication, and we use all the mathematical operator here. And let's print out this. So see, 6 minus 2, 8, and 0.5. Well, this 0.5 is not an integer actually. So let's not be confused about this. Let's see the type of this. So this type is another function we use here, and this is also an action. We just take an action on this. So let's say just first here, instead of 6, we have this integer, class integer. What does it mean? It means it shows the data type of this. Well, let's use this in other as well, like in all mathematical operation. See the data type of them. Let's clear out the terminal. Yes, you can see that integer, 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 float. Why is it like that? Well, when we divide 2 into 4, it becomes 0.5. 0.5 is like, it is a float, means a floating point number. It is not an integer. An integer is without a floating or without a point. So every number which doesn't have any point or which is not something point something, so it is a number. And any number which is a floating point number, we call that float. So why the difference? What is the main difference between them? Well, integer and float are same, but the location or the storage which it takes is like there is a big difference between them, because float takes more storage, float takes more like space than integer. So that's why, because when we say that 10 my 0.9, it means it is stored somewhere and it is stored somewhere, because it takes 2 storage. So it takes more storage than integer. But let's forget this and have some other example. Like, let's see the type of 0, and I'll comment out all this because there should not be any confusion. Well, it is the type of 0 is integer. So it is an integer because it doesn't have any point or any, it doesn't have any, like, it is not a floating point number. So after that, let's see or print other thing like 9.9 plus like 1. Let's print out this, and it becomes 10.9. And if I check the type of this, so it is a float. And let's have a little advance, like 1.1 plus 9.9. So it is again float. Why? because now if I remove the type and see what the value will be, then you will understand. See, 11.0. So means there is something between them, point. So it is a floating point number. It is not an integer. So the floating point number takes more storage, takes more space than integer. And these are two different type of data types. Well, among all the data types which we have, these are the two different data types. And like, let me tell you the complex as well here. Like complex is like 9j plus 3. So it is imaginary number or real number we can call. And mathematics, if you are expert in mathematics, you will know this, because we do not use many programmers do not use it. So if you are good, if you are interested in learning mathematics, or you are master in mathematics and you know very well in the mathematics, you know these numbers. So these are the complex. Complex is another data types of Python.